So today we are going to discuss a normal squat. Squats are my favorite workout. Also, a lot of people don't really think that form is important, especially on just a simple squat, but I believe that form is very important. So today we're going to discuss form. So when I'm getting ready to do a squat, okay, I think about my feet first because obviously that's what we stand on. A lot of people like to do squats barefoot so that they can feel the ground underneath their feet. If you don't do it barefoot, I recommend a flat shoe just to give you more stability. So the first thing I'm going to do after I've got the correct shoes on, or no shoes, I'm going to put my feet about shoulder width apart to start. And if they're a little bit further out, that's okay. Whatever is easier for you to balance on. That's what I suggest starting on. So I guess mine are a little bit further than shoulder width apart. Toes forward. Very important that your toes are pointing forward and not out or in. Okay, if they're out or in, it's going to cause knee injuries, and we really don't want that. That will bother you probably for your whole life. So make sure that your toes are pointing in the same direction that your face is pointing, okay? So toes forward, feet apart, okay? And then the next thing you're gonna think about is your thighs. You want to pull your thighs in, okay? You're not pulling your knees in, you're just thinking about squeezing your thighs together, okay? You're pretending like you've got this imaginary thread pulling your thighs in, okay? You're just squeezing. So once I've got my toes forward, thighs squeezed, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten up my core, straighten my back, okay? And squeeze the glutes. So we're in position, okay? I like to put my hands here, okay? Some people like to have them out like this, just to kind of help give that counterbalance, okay? That's what's so great about a squat is there's so many different options, okay? But I like to have them here, okay? And then last but not least is your breath. Make sure that you're always breathing. It's very important not to hold your breath, because if you do, it can cause damage to blood vessels in the brain, and then again, another injury, okay? So very important, always breathe. Okay, so when I'm going down, I'm gonna take a breath in, and then on my breath out, I'm going to come back up, okay? So I'm gonna show you, and we'll discuss. So, it's out. Here we go. Okay, so now we're here. Let me guess where you guys can see my feet, okay? Toes are forward, okay? Legs are at about a 90-degree angle. If you can't come that low and you just gotta do this, that's okay. Okay, you're gonna build up that strength and you're gonna get lower. But when we're down, it's very, very important that your knees do not go out above your toes, okay? If you come out above your toes, you're gonna be like this, okay? Did you hear my knees? It's gonna cause injury to the ligaments in your knees, okay? Not good. So even if you can't go quite as low and you just gotta come like this to keep your knees back behind those toes, do that until you build up the strength, okay? So you're down, knees are not above or past the big toe, okay? You can even do this to make sure, okay? And then we're here, and to come back up, you're gonna kind of just have this explosion of energy, and you're gonna push up, and when you get to the top, okay, you're gonna squeeze those glutes even tighter. You're gonna tuck the hips in kind of, so you're getting this. Here's normal, and you're squeezing in, okay? And then you're gonna do it again. So I'll do a couple just so you can watch me, okay? So toes forward, thighs squeezing, core squeezed, butt squeezed, hands out in front of me. Next breath in. Okay, also very important, make sure that your back I mean, obviously you have a natural curve, but make sure that back is always straight, okay? We don't want any energy, any injuries, okay? So going over everything to remember. Toes pointed forward, squeeze those thighs, squeeze that core, squeeze your booty, and then straight back, breathe. Don't let your toes go past that big toe, and you got it. You've got a squat. And then once you have that normal squat down and you can hit that 90-degree angle, you can play with it a little bit, okay? You can bring your feet in. There we go. Bring your feet in. Do a squat like this. Okay. Just like that. Toes, okay? And what that's gonna do is it's gonna burn right up here, okay, in your quads. And then if you go out further, okay, make sure that your toes are still pointing forward, okay? You go out further, and that's gonna work on the back end. So the closer in together your legs, the more on top of your legs is gonna work. Further out apart, the more it's gonna work towards the back of your legs. And you can just try it, as you can really feel where you've got to squeeze. Well, that's it. That's your squat. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Just make sure, keep a straight back and breathe, and do not twist your knees by twisting your feet. Very important. And listen to your body. If it tells you that it's hurting, don't do it. And there is a difference between your body telling you no, that it's hurting to stop, and the burn of a workout. And you can really tell the difference. If it's just a burn and you can still do it, then it's okay. But if it's hurting in your knee, that's not okay. And that's a good sign that you don't need to go quite that low and just start with a taller squat, okay? Everybody's different, and it takes everybody different times to build up to different areas and different levels of workout. So don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. Just do what you can do, and you'll get better. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Have fun.